Welcome back to the series of The Atlas of Thought, a journey through the world's greatest philosophies. Previously, we began our philosophical voyage with a sweeping view of the great schools of human wisdom, from the Stoics of Greece to the Taoists of China, in our introductory episode. In our first episode of Greek Philosophy, Birth of Rational Thought, we have discussed Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle and their story about how thinking itself was born. Today, we uncover the vast ocean of Indian thought, not just the stars like Dharma or Moksha, but the hidden constellations that guided millions for millennia. Let us begin the episode. Indian philosophy, Dharma, Moksha, and cosmic order. Indian philosophy is not a single stream. It is a confluence of rivers, each carrying centuries of questions, revelations, and revolutions. From the hymns of the Rig Veda to the inner silence of meditation caves, from temple debates to forest dialogues, it has evolved through ritual, renunciation, realism, and rebellion. This is a civilization where philosophy was not confined to texts. It walked barefoot through villages, chanted in temples, and shaped the lives of kings and monks alike. Today, we unravel not only the philosophies that are widely celebrated, but those that dared to differ, that whispered beneath mainstream echoes, and yet carved monumental shifts in the thoughtscape of humanity. We begin with a universe where thought was sacred and questioning was a sacred act. Charvaka, Earth before heaven. Long before modern skepticism, there lived the Charvakas, ancient Indian materialists who turned philosophical orthodoxy on its head. To them, the Vedas were authored by cunning priests. Karma was a superstition, and gods, figments of fear. They believed in pratyaksha, direct perception. If it cannot be seen, heard, or touched, it cannot be truth. Their motto? Live well while you can. Borrow money, drink ghee. Though nearly erased by religious opponents, their fire of inquiry forced Indian thinkers to defend and define the metaphysical. They were not heretics, they were realists in an age of ritual. Ajivika, time's silent path. The Ajivikas, now largely forgotten, believed the universe was an iron wheel. Every birth, every death, every joy and sorrow, already inscribed. They didn't deny spiritual practice, but said it changes nothing. Liberation comes only when time permits, not before. Their central concept, niyati, means destiny, an unbending cosmic necessity. Founded by Makali Gosala, once a companion of Mahavira, the Ajivikas influenced kings like Bindusara and challenged karma-based morality with determinism. In their silence lay thunderous defiance. Jain philosophy, ethics of every breath. Where Charvakas denied karma and Ajivikas surrendered to it, the Jains mastered it. Karma to them was literal, a substance that bound the soul. Every act, word, and even thought created karmic particles. Only through intense asceticism and radical nonviolence, ahimsa, could the soul rise. Mahavira, their 24th Tirthankara, formalized their doctrines. His silence spoke volumes. His footsteps harmed no insect. They saw existence as a staircase of liberation, from dense karma to total freedom. In Jain, logic and cosmology, precision met compassion. Buddhism, wisdom of impermanence. Siddhartha Gautama, later known as the Buddha, wasn't concerned with metaphysics. His revolution was practical. Suffering exists. It has a cause. It can end. There is a path. No creator gods, no eternal soul, no blind faith. He called for mindfulness, ethics, and wisdom. A radical redirection of Indian philosophy from speculation to self-awareness. His doctrine of anatta, no self, shook the core of traditional identity. His concept of dependent origination revealed a world without fixed causes. From the Bodhi tree to modern mindfulness, his teachings echo across millennia. Tantra, the sacred and the sensual. Tantra, often misunderstood, is not indulgence, but transformation. Emerging from both Hindu and Buddhist traditions, Tantra teaches that liberation lies not in renunciation, but in embracing the world. Body, senses, emotions, all are tools for awakening. Tantric sages spoke of Kundalini, the coiled serpent energy at the spine's base, which rises through chakras to unite with the divine. Rituals, mantras, and visualizations become portals to transcendence. Male and female principles, Shiva and Shakti, are not just deities, but cosmic polarities seeking union within. It's a path of fire and precision, of discipline and ecstasy. Vedanta, the undivided reality. If Tantra is the dance, Vedanta is the stillness that watches the dance. Rooted in the Upanishads, Vedanta declares, "You are not the body. You are not the mind. You are Brahman, infinite, formless, pure awareness." Shankaracharya, the master of Advaita Vedanta, argued that the world of separation is Maya, illusion. Only the self is real. But other schools emerged too. Vishishtadvaita by Ramanuja saw the self as part of God, distinct yet united. Dvaita by Madhva affirmed eternal duality between soul and supreme. Together they formed a trio of interpretations: unity, qualified unity, and duality, shaping Indian theology for centuries. Vedanta is not merely read, it's realized in silence, meditation, and fearless inquiry. Indian philosophy is not locked in ancient manuscripts. It breathes through chants, temple bells, forest paths, and silent introspection. It spans the earthly realism of Charvaka, the cosmic design of Ajivikas, the radical compassion of Jainism, the clear-eyed pragmatism of Buddhism, the sacred sensuality of Tantra, and the formless vastness of Vedanta. It is both question and answer, structure and surrender, fire and silence. It asks not merely how to think, but how to live. If this journey stirred something in you, a curiosity, a memory, a reflection, then subscribe to Mind Atlas. It's free for you, but a universe of support for creators like us. Join us as we continue to travel across time and space, to uncover the philosophies that shaped human consciousness. Like, share, reflect, and above all, question.